Welcome back to the Gratiot Valley Model Railroad. This is episode 2 of our layout tour. In episode 1, we went from the dispatch area down to staging, up through Chesterfield, the Chesterfield mine area, around Chesterfield Bend, and now we will visit Grand Bend Yard. Some mountainous area with some deep cuts here. There is a mine back, Chesterfield mine number 3, back in here, deep into this cut. Also the tunnel leading to Grand Bend Yard. We have a lot of hills. Got some revenue officers up here searching for a moonshiner. And here he is, hiding off in the hills. Got another revenue officer sneaking up behind him. Some Indians hanging out on the hillside. And now to Grand Bend Yard. We'll do this in a 2-part to Grand Bend Yard. It's rather extensive. Got a freight house, rip track, caboose servicing facility. As you can see, this yard's been changed. It's changed a couple of times. Signal tower. The east signal tower. A roundhouse with some garden tracks servicing the steam power on the Gratiot Valley. Also have sanding tower, ash pit, coaling tower, water tower, some diesel fuel. Couple of industries here, Hillside Lumber, Maslow Electric Motors. Got a schematic of the yard on this end. Here's the switch panel to Grand Bend East. The garden tracks have separate power. They can be turned on and off so the locomotives don't have power to them going all the time. The yard is yet to be finished. At the Gratiot Valley, there's a standing order that the layout is never finished. And that way new members have a chance to pick up the skills, track lane, scenic gain, and such. If it was finished, they would never have the opportunity to gain that knowledge and skills. A little power plant. And Grand Bend Station, as we do have a passenger service. Passenger trains. Also have a diesel electric parked here that goes down to Chesterfield and up to Summit and other destinations, taking miners to work, servicing some of the more rural areas and rural stops that the regular passenger service doesn't stop at, as well as morning commutes, evening commutes. Got a couple of staging tracks here and marshalling yard for the coal coming out of the mines. I'm going to mention now that a lot of the, well, a good number of the industries on the layout are named after former members, current members, members that have passed away. It was a way to honoring their contribution to the railway, and this one is no exception. Mr. Maslow has worked on the electric part of the layout for some years, and his contributions are duly noted by honoring him with Maslow electric motors. This yard used to be a single-ended yard and was not popular with the operators, the engineers, having to back in, pull out. So they wanted a yard that could be accessed from both ends, and so the change was made. Just like a real railroad, things are always changing. Have some pickle cars. Going to be heading to the pickle plant, which we'll see shortly in the second half of Grand Bend's tour. This is the second yard on the layout. The first and primary yard is Richmond Yard, which is significantly larger. We like to refer to this as an auxiliary yard. And with that, this will conclude episode 2 of our layout tour. Like I said, episode 3 will encompass the other half of Grand Bend Yard, and we will go up a rather steep grade to the highest point on the layout, which we have named Summit. Stay tuned, and thank you for visiting the Gratiot Valley Model Railroad. Please like and subscribe.